Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now here's Maxey. And stolen by Irving. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Irving's gotten his second bucket.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate three-level scorer.
Maxey, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That free throw's good from Maxey. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
That one drops for him.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Pass to George. Five on the clock. Outside Oubre. Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And that one's good. Flag.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off. A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Irving with it. Picked up by Embiid. And it's in there.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
George draws the double. Stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. And here's Thompson for three. Outside for Davis. Has to flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Irving for three. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Off target with the three. 76ers trail by 4. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Pass to Irving. And here's Thompson for three. Fires in the triple.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from three. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
And Maxey, here we go. And here's Oubre from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. The kick out to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Grimes. Stolen by Davis. Fires high post. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
And it's Maxey missing. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Irving. Around the back and lays it in. Nice. Irving's got 9.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Here's George. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 6. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
George scanning the floor. And George with the jam.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
Marshall outside. Here's Russell. The rebound by Embiid. The Sixers trailing. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Pass to Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got his first basket.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
The Mavericks lead by 4. Inside. Here's Christie. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's Philadelphia. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Back to you.
They're happy to have him. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Kept alive. Lively with a block.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
Maxey on the wing. And now we've got an intentional foul. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
The Mavericks leading. Tipped away. George with a steal. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Terrific activity from Paul George. Sticks his long arms in and mucks up the passing lanes.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The shot comes out.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Now Maxey. 5 points in the game. 5 to shoot. George with it. Checked by Washington. George, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And finished off by Davis.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Kicks it to George. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
That is 280 pounds sprinting the floor. Andre Drummond in transition.
And the shot's good by Irving.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Stolen by Davis. Back to Thompson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Pass to Drummond. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thompson outside. The three is up. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here we go, one-on-one. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be a second foul of the game. 5 ticks left in the half. Drummond with the screen. Drummond. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Mavericks on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Irving for 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
And it's Maxey missing. The Mavericks lead by 5. After missing multiple seasons due to injury, Klay Thompson's game has changed.
It had to, Brian, because the types of injuries he had are so difficult to come back from. You admire the fact that his willing adjustment to what his game now looks like. Is he the elite defensive player he once was? No. But can he hold up defensively? Yes. And now as a shot maker, he can still be a pivotal part of success.
Drummond hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, if you're that size and you're Andre Drummond, be aggressive and assertive in the paint. I'm going to dictate the action inside, he says.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
76ers trail by 6. Pass to Maxey. Kicks it to George. And here's Oubre from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Dallas with possession. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Well, when you think of the all-time blockbuster deals, Anthony Davis has already been in a couple.
Yes, B.A., but it is the most recent trade that is the most notable. When he was traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. Luka is a generational player. It shocked the NBA world. It will be one of the defining moments of AD's career.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Brian?
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to George. Screen by Embiid. Elbow shot on the way. George, his shot is good. George has got 6.
Well, you expect Paul George to either take it right to the cup or shoot the 3. You give up that in-between space, and he hits the mid-range.
And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Oubre with a steal. Here's Maxey. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Man, that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
Here's Irving. And the dunk by Gafford.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Embiid. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 9. Here's Irving. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Outside Maxey. From the